Starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Stiff arm success. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Going to the ground again on first. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast. Love out of the shotgun. Headed out right. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Love. That's reeled in by Jayden Reed. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Kicks the handoff, now Love. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This one's caught. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing on 3rd, Cousins. Pitts brings it in. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get 13 on the pickup. And they'll have 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. Cuts right. He's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown. The Dragons finish off their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dragons respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This is Jacobs running left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 11. This is reeled in by Reed. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Jacobs running behind center. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Both teams neck and neck so far. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have 2nd down and 5. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He rolls to his right. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. He loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now following the turnover. Got a man, it's London. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Out of the gun, Cousins. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their...
And he gets in, touchdown! The Packers parlay the interception into points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First and 10 from the 41. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. One's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. That throw intended for Drake London. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Going right side, Robinson with it. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Dragons can tie it up with a 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dragons tie things up at 14. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the pistol, here's Love. Reed's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Putting a receiver in motion. Watson, quick pass wide. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. And it's the Packers facing 2nd and 5. Love from the gun. Cut by Jacobs. He's contained at the line for no gain. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat. That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's someone from the family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on fourth. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 10-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Taking a deep shot here. It's complete. Oh my, they left him wide open downfield. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Dragons take the lead just before halftime. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dragons break that tie and now lead by 7. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Thrown on 1st down, Love. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Hauled in by Musgrave. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Here comes the final play of our first half. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he had to dive just to make it back to the line. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting at the 10. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, brought down by Quay Walker.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's complete to London. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Dragons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Drake London with a touchdown. A I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Play fake, it's Love. Throw left side to Watson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their 1st sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Throwing his Love on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
3rd and long, it's Cousins. Throw reeled in by London. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They'll run it with Robinson. And he's out of bounds. That is not going to be enough. He made a bid for it, but he was a couple yards short. That's a turnover. New set of downs for him at the 38. Running on first here with Jacobs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Working quickly here. Takes the handoff, now Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it, and he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only one quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the fourth. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Handoff running left, Jacobs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Motioning one of the tight ends. Here's Love to throw. This one taken in by Kraft. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll run, Jacobs. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Again, it's Jacobs. And this time he gets it done. Touchdown! The Packers now within one score in the fourth. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting from the 5. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the... First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing with a blitz on the way. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers have some new life in the fourth.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Offense to the line for second down. Going run again with Jacobs. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Looking to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the three, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he can do like we just saw.
Staying with Robinson. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Robinson on the inside give. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play, and they're going to have a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Buenos Aires. Dragons holding just a 1-point advantage. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Here's Cousins. Got a man, it's London. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's a give to Robinson. And they'll rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Dragons get some all-important insurance. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Cuts it right sideline, and there's daylight. Launching for the pylon, and he's got it! Touchdown! The Packers cut it to just 2 late in the game. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Big spot for the Packers here. They'll go for 2. Setting up to pass. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. That was the play they needed. Now gotta hope your defense or special teams can come through and get you that football back.
And the sooner the better, too, because time is not their friend. They always have the onside kick to bail them out, but after that, it might be time for this D coordinator to crank up the aggression meter, and you know every one of these defenders will be attacking the ball.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the give for Bijan. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 38.
Handoff now to Robinson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's